everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I am a full-time reseller. On this channel, I like to make reseller content. Today's video is actually a little bit different. I have signed up to do a consignment style booth in a consignment store in my town. So the rules kind of are, it's going to be 65% that I will get for the sales. It is for a whole month. I can restock whenever I need to. I believe I can drop the prices whenever I want to. I can run sales, like they'll just put a little thing that says 50% off. I do need to mark everything. That's what I'm going to start with today. We are in my fancy living room. This is the best looking room in our house and we're never in it. It currently is holding what I am going to be sending to the booth. So I have been putting these little tags on the items. This is what they gave me to use, and then I need to go online and put in my prices. Then when I get there on Monday, they will print out all the labels for me, and then I can just slap them on these little tags that are on the items. So the booth is like a rod with hangers. They're telling me I get 35 hangers, and then it'll have 3 little compartments, and then the top. So you can put shoes or handbags or maybe like folded jeans, something along those lines, on the sides. And I think there might be a little thing on the bottom. I did go there today. I just kind of wanted to check things out one last time, kind of look at pricing that other people were doing. And I had to pick up the little tags. I'm definitely going to need more tags. I don't want to make my booth too cramped. I did notice that today there were quite a few that it was hard to even move things around. I definitely don't want to do that. I want it to look, appealing, so people are going to want to take some time and look and see what I have. I also noticed that plus sizes don't seem to be moving very well. It could just be the styles that those booths had. They seem to be a little bit more mature brands, like Lane Bryant, CJ Banks, that kind of thing. I have a complete mixture. Things that I am putting in this booth are like maybe bad buys that are just not selling for me online. They could be things I got in mystery boxes, some things I have picked up strictly to put in this booth. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so it's really kind of a learning curve for me, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to work. Every time that I have been into this place, there are people there. So that's a plus. So it means to me that it is busy. I just don't know really what the mix is. Is it more teen? Is it more young adult? Is it more mature women or a mixture? So we'll see. The rules I was told was no Shein, no Temu, which is fine. I wouldn't put that in there anyways. And that everything should be obviously freshly cleaned, steamed if it needs to be, just ready to, for someone to buy. When I was looking there today, I found quite a few items that were looked like they were jammed in a bag, put on this rack. Some were full with dog hair. So I think my booth is going to be looking better than some others. I do have quite a variety in sizing and styles. I have tops, I have jeans, I have dresses, I have jackets, I have shoes. I think I have at least one handbag, some hats. So they told me the sweet spot in pricing is about $10 to $12. That seems to be what moves the best. Obviously, if you have better brands, you're going to price them higher. Crossbody bags and Lululemon are selling well. I do have one crossbody bag. Do not have any Lululemon to put in here. And when I was walking around today, I heard the woman say that dresses are not selling that well. I don't know if that means just in general for the store or because of the season. So I think right now I only have like 2. So we'll see. Okay, so I get 65%. So I thought I would just go through a couple things here while I'm filming and see how I want to price things. I wish I'd be doing this live so you guys could give me some feedback on what you think. So I made a little cheat sheet here for myself on amounts that I will make. So I have kind of in the back of my head, if I price list for 11, I should make 7.15. Okay, so we're going to start off here with this Patagonia. It is a size medium, just like a gray quarter zip. I have had this listed since last winter online and no one has wanted this. So Patagonia, I do live in Wisconsin. I live in a college town. It's not a big city. It's mediocre, I guess. So you're not always finding Patagonia, I guess is kind of what I'm getting at here. So what do we think? If I priced it Because once again, this stuff I want to get rid of. I'm not, you know, trying to keep this for a second round of doing this or anything. The majority of this is probably going to go to ThredUp or Plato's Closet after this has happened, unless it's extremely successful. Then I would maybe consider renting a booth again, but we'll see. So I'm thinking like $25. Does that seem fair? I would get $16.25. I'm pretty sure I bought this for like $6 at a Goodwill. It's in really good condition. I think $20 is fair. 25. Let's do 25 and then I can always put it on sale or whatever. So I'm just going to write that. Okay, so I'm just going to write it on this tag because I have to go back into the computer and make like a small description for the label that needs to be printed out. So we're doing 25 on this one. Okay, this is a Vince Camuto. It needs to be steamed. Is there anything on there? No. Just a little fuzz. A Vince Camuto. It needs to be steamed. It is new with tags. It says it was $74, size large. Just kind of like a blouse career top. I picked this up at the bins the other day. Let's see. What's my... So, it is new. I'm thinking like 16. I'll make $10.40. Like I said, I picked it up the bins, probably paid like $1 something. So 16 I think is fair, or do we think that's too much? I don't know, I wish you guys could tell me. Let's start with 16 and then, like I said, I can always drop the prices. Okay, this one I'm going to do lower. This is Croft & Barrow, which is what? Kohl's. This is a 1X, but it is a really pretty like paisley all over print. Lighter weight sweater, perfect for the season. This is new with tags. It was originally $40. So I'm thinking like 10. Is that okay, do we think? 10 bucks? I'd make $6.50. This was, again, a bins pickup. So I'm going to do 10. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. I've had this forever. It came in a Quick Lots box. It's Rails, size small. It's like this retro, almost like 70s vibe top. I just cannot sell it. I don't know if this is like the look of my town of people, but it is a good brand, which I'm sure Rails is not seen very often here. So this one is not new with tags. I mean, I'm tempted to just do 20. I think that's fair. Like I said, I want this stuff gone. Okay, this is White House Black Market. I don't know about this one. It's a size 6. I picked this up at the bins. I was going to list it, but I just don't feel like doing it. It is very, kind of more of a masculine look. It's almost like a masculine bridal look is what it's giving vibes to me. Or it definitely could be, you know, career wear, but it is white. So like I said, this is going to ThredUp if it doesn't sell. So 16. This was a bins pickup. I'll make $10.40. I feel like that's okay. This I just got at the thrift store. Asked her the label, an extra small, just kind of like a little cottagecore type top. So this one, let's do 10. That might be too much, but I'll make $6.50. This is another bins pickup. I tried to do a lot of new with tags. I feel like, you know, it's more intriguing. This is Espresso. I believe this is from TJ Maxx. Size large. Like I said, new with tags. Let's just do, I wish I had like some sort of formula in my head. If I didn't say, it is $80 to rent the booth for the month. So I have to keep that in the back of my head too, that I want to move as much as I can to make that $80 back, you know, and then obviously make more money. So let's just do 10 on this one too. Okay, this is a plus size one, Rosin Alley, also new with tags. It says 40 bucks on this, 2X. Really pretty blouse, perfect for the season. Currently, I'm going to say 12, $7.80 bins pickup. This was also a bins pickup, extra small, Simply Noel, which is like a boutique type brand. Got tags everywhere. This one is new with tags. It was $40. It's like a corduroy, and then you can also zip this bottom piece off. I think I got like 4 of these. 2 of them I've sent to ThredUp. 1 I've sold to Plato's. I just didn't feel like listing them, or maybe I have a red one listed. I can't remember. I'm just gonna do 12. I'll get $7.50 on this. Next up is a Bound Extra Small. This is a cheap brand from Nordstrom. Came in a Quick Lots box. It is, you know, pretty trendy, more of a younger style, long sleeve dress. Let's just do 8 on this, $5.20. Next is Karen Kane. This is more of like a, I don't know, career, not really even a career dress. Just like a simple black dress. It's really flattering here in the front, size small. This came in a Quick Lots box a really long time ago. I'm just going to do 12 on this one too. Okay, so I have like a million of these. They're Simply Noel, but they're this like crushed velvet cape kimono type deal. I have them in this green, and then I also have it in this colorway. I do have a set listed. Like I said, I think I have 4 sets total. Let's see. Did these have a price on them? No. Like 15 on both. That will get me $9.75. We'll do 15. Next is Sincerely Jewel size medium. I tried this at Plato's. I thought they would have taken this. Just a solid color, like a half button down, almost like a Henley. It's really, really soft. I am just going to do $10 on this. I'll get $6.50. Next is Sophia. This is from Walmart, I believe, but it's a really pretty crushed velvet. I tried this at Plato's. They didn't take it. I'm going to do like $6. I will make $3.90. That's more than I would make at ThredUp, so we'll just do that. This is a really pretty red sweater. I believe that this is Wool Blend from J. Crew. Size medium. Let's just do 14. I'll get $9.10. Yeah, $9.10 on this one. All right, next up is Be Boundless. I picked this up for Plato's Closet originally. It's like a quilted jacket, zip front. It is new with tags. Originally $34.99. I don't know, what do we think? 17. I'll make 11. I don't know, are these prices too high? I guess I'll find out because you get to track everything on the computer, like what you're making. So I can always go in and adjust if it's too high. This is a Maurice's top. It is a plus size, extra, extra large, just like this dot top. I'm just going to do this one for, let's just do 7. I'll get $4.55. Next up is another White House Black Market. This is going to ThredUp if it doesn't sell. It is a size large. It's like a sweater zip front with this really pretty metallic design on the front. And then like the sweater in the back, the ribbed. I just, like I said, I just don't know what the clientele is there. Like if this is something people are willing to pay more for. So let's do 16. I'll make $10.40. Next up is Hayden Los Angeles. I don't know anything about this brand. This just came from the bins. It's another one of those like prairie type tops. A 1XL, so it is plus size. Let's do, I don't know, something's just telling me 8. So $5.20. This is an Adidas sweatshirt in this cream color. It is really soft. It is newer, I think from 2022. $10. Is that too much? Let's do 9, like 5 something. Next up is the brand Sea Wonder, this quilted coat. I do have this currently listed. I have to go through everything again to make sure I have it delisted from my closet. But this is a really nice color. It has gold hardware. What size is this one? A medium. This also came from the bins. I'm going to do 16 on this one, so I make 10. Here's another jacket, Kenneth Cole, size small. This one I've had around for at least a year. It's kind of like a slimming, kind of cuts you here, quilted coat. Should we try 20 on this? Then I'd make 13. Okay, so I think I'm going to pause you now because I've gone through everything that I currently have on the rack. I do have a bunch of stuff behind it in bags and boxes and stuff. So I'm going to get them all labeled, probably price them, and then I'll just kind of show you where I am at. Okay, so I am now out of tags, so I'm going to have to get more tags, but I'll show you what else I did. So I do have this crossbody purse. It is faux leather. I might keep this if it doesn't sell. I have it marked for 8. It is, I don't think it has a brand. Yeah, I think this is just some sort of Amazon type deal. This went to Plato's. It came from the bins. They didn't want it. Also, I have these two. This I have marked for 12. Just this really pretty cream new with tags sweater with a front pocket. This is 15. This is handmade, crocheted, like a duster cardigan. Once again, I have these listed online. I've had them listed online since last winter and no one is interested, so. I have a couple hats. These do need to get rolled. This is this is collection 18. I have this for $6, just like a on-the-go type hat. This is a Brixton hat. I have a whole bunch of these with the little ribbon detail. Like I said, it needs to be rolled. I have this one for 15. This is new with tags, just like your little brimmed hat. Then for pants, I have a pair of Lucky Brand high-waisted jeans. These need to be rolled. I got these for $1 at that place. New with tags, 20 bucks on those. This is a pair of Celebrity Pink. I don't know if I should have picked these up. I have them for $10 only. I do need to roll these out, but I thought the print was really cute. They are a mom fit, and it's this all over floral print. Next up is a pair of Flying Monkey jeans. These are black. I have them for $20. They are like almost like a little bit of a flare, more of a bootleg or a boot cut. These I have for $25. These are Joe's jeans, size 26, Tomboy Slim. And this nice wash, lighter wash. This is 525 America, new with tags, just a pair of like cropped little lounge pants, and they do have this cargo pocket, 10 bucks on these. And then AFRM Los Angeles, I have these for $10. They're just a pair of pull-on, kind of like slim fit faux leather pants. I'll go through the shoes really quick. These are a pair of Anne Klein, like little loafers, 10 bucks. I have had these forever, this brand. I don't even know what it is. But they are like a faux suede almost, like little Oxford shoes. I have these for $12. These Lulu heels I've had forever. They are only a 6.5. They've gone to Plato's a couple times. They always pass on these. $12. These cabbie loafers I've had online for a really long time. Kind of have like a little velvet look to them. These I have for $18. And then I do have this new with tags. It's like a little fanny pack type deal, but more upscale, I guess you could say. So it doesn't look like a true fanny pack. More of like a belt bag. And then it just looks like a little wallet. And this I have for $8. Okay, so now I need to put all this stuff into the computer so that they can generate the labels. I also kind of need to count and see like what I'm looking at as far as what's hanging, how much I have hanging, what more I can put in, if any. I think if anything, I would prefer to have like additional items that I need to bring back if it's too full than not enough. So we'll see. So I think the next time that you see me will actually be on setup day. I don't know how much I'll film there because I don't know how many people are going to be there or what the deal is going to be, but I will definitely take a picture of the booth. So I will see you guys in a couple days. Okay, so I am checking back in on the booth. It has been one full week, and I did make, I think, like 42 some dollars. I will flip you around here and we will take a look at actually what sold. So as you can see, it's like a lot of jackets have been going. That Simply Noel jacket that was new with tags, I get $7.80. Be Boundless jacket that was new with tags, I get $11.05. A Carhartt hoodie, I knew that would go quick, $9.75. Adidas pullover, that one was kind of surprising to me. I actually wasn't going to put it in the booth, but I'm glad I did. $5.85. And then the Roz and Alley top that was new with tags plus size, I get $7.80. So my thoughts so far in the booth, it's okay. The first week I've made $42, so about half of what the fee was to rent the booth for the month in the first week. Fingers crossed that continues, but let's just say it does. I'm only going to end up making like $120 for a whole month. I went to put my clothes in the booth for the first time. I definitely didn't bring enough compared to what the other ones looked like. I just wasn't sure like how much I wanted to bring. I didn't want it to look, you know, plump and like you couldn't move things around, because there were a couple booths like that. And it's similar to how I feel when I go to the thrift store or like rummage sales where things are so tight you can't even move it, and then I'm just like, I'll just pass. So I wanted to make sure things looked aesthetically pleasing to the eye when you walked by it, so that it wasn't just like there's just too much for me to see. So with that being said, I do have another bag that I'm bringing tonight. Today is Monday, so it'll be the next full week. I'll show you what I am putting in the bag. I don't have prices. If I kind of remember what I put into the app, I'll let you know. So first up, I did have this listed. There was not any interest. It might be because it is a size small. It is a New Day faux leather, but it's that kind of like chore barn type style coat that's really popular right now. This is new with tags it's from 2018, but I think that this is still very relevant. It does have the little tie waist. I think I had like 18 or 20 on this. I picked this up for $1. I have had this listed forever. I got it in a ThredUp box. It doesn't have a size. That's part of the problem. It also is like kind of coming apart here with its little tie, but it is Ellie Tahari. This is Sherpa lined. It is 100% leather. It has this really cool kind of like eyelet detail on certain parts of the jacket. Like I said, I've had interest, but no one has bought it. Thankfully no one did, because I was noticing on the collar there is some Sherpa that's missing, and I did not have that listed in my listings. So I think I only have like 35 on this. I would be fine to see that go. I've had this probably 2 to 3 years now. I would have sent it back to ThredUp if it would have had a size, but they don't accept items that don't have sizes. Next up are a pair of Nasty Gal boots. These are only a size 6, I think, or 6.5, something like that. A lot of interest. No one has bought them. I think I will send these to Plato's if they don't go, just because I don't know about combat boots. People are still wearing them, but they're definitely not selling as fast as they used to for me. I've had these for over a year. This is Circus by Sam Edelman. I thought they were really cool. They're like a short cowboy boot with this studded detail on here. Good size, 9.5. I think I only have like 20-ish on these. This I put up for cheap. This is an older like Y2K Nike shirt. Had this listed. I even gave this to Plato's and they passed on it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Trying this out, we'll see how it goes. It is plus size Adi, and it's just a blazer animal print. This Maurice's dress, I think I only have like, I don't even know, $6 or $8 or something on it. 2X, nice fall color, kind of a handkerchief hem on this. This Sundance sweater I've had for over a year, size medium. It's just like an all over, it's just a knit sweater with this little like tie detail on the sleeve. For whatever reason, no one seems interested in this, so maybe someone will in person. I just picked these up at the bins. If they don't go here, I will bring them to Plato's. They're Tech Gear, which is Kohl's. New with tags, but these are a high-rise flare, like little pull-on yoga type pants. This I just had for a couple dollars, CJ Bank size 2X, just a plaid pop over top. This is a J. Jill scarf. I don't know how well accessories are gonna do. None of my hats have moved, so we'll see. But this is a silk blend. It does have little tassels on it. I just got 2 of these at the bins not that long ago. This I showed in a haul video from the Goodwill bins. It is Lush, just like a midi dress in this really pretty kind of fallish print. This is another one I have for really cheap. This came in a thread-up box. Old Navy size small, just this little boho crop. This also was in a bins haul. I got this for the booth. It's a size medium, Lauren Conrad. I mean, this weighs like, I don't even know, 3 ounces. Just a couple dollars on that. This was picked up originally for Plato's Closet. They passed on it a couple times. It's a beach lunch lounge, size small, in this dark plaid. The next 2 I picked up from the bins in anticipation to sell at the booth. I just cannot move this brand, but maybe I could if I lotted them together. We'll see if they don't sell. Max Studio, size large. Just this green blouse. This would be really pretty for Christmas too. And then it does have this little tie detail in the back. And then here is the other one. Just a red kind of version of that, but it does not have the tie with little flutter sleeves. These are a pair of Spanx. These are a pair of Asset by Spanx, size small, just like little shaping shorts. I think I have like $6 on those. And these last 2 tops I know I filmed in one of my hauls. It's just Old Navy 2X, just a little boho top. And then this one is 3X. So really pretty fall floral. And then the last item, this came in a Goodwill blue box for hats. It was so bad I didn't film it because there was this hat and one other one and everything else was trash. This is unbranded. I believe it's for a woman because it has this little thing here so you can put your ponytail through it. Just a little gray distressed like running around hat. So that's what I have to put into the booth tonight. I will check back with you guys in a week and we'll see what sold. I am back with another update of what I am putting in the booth. This will be the 3rd time I'm going there, so like 2 weeks. There was the initial setup, then last week I restocked, and now this week. So far I've sold, I think it was 13 items for like $125. I will go over how much everything sold for and what sold at the end of the video once I am done with the booth. So these are all things that I've picked up at the bins recently to put in the booth, or they are from my current inventory that I just no longer want and I'm just kind of liquidating. This came from the bins, Love Fire. I don't know this brand. It was pretty cheap when I looked it up, but it's kind of like a grungier cargo denim skirt. I figure if this doesn't sell, Plato's would definitely take this. Next up is Zara. I think I showed this in a haul recently, just a little blouse. This needs to get steamed. This I did have in my inventory. There was no interest on this, Simply Noel. That's like a boutique type brand, but this is just like a pink cream color, and it's a, I don't even know, open front kind of plaid cardigan shirt thing. This I've had in my inventory for a long time. I think the size is kind of what's deterring people. It's Caslon, size extra small, but it's a green sweater dress, probably midi length on this one, so hopefully I can find a home there. This is another one I've had in my inventory for a really long time, vintage Carhartt. It's ribbed. I don't know why no one wants it. It's been on Depop. So we'll see if anyone takes it there. They did take, or someone did buy the Carhartt hoodie. Here's another one I've had for a really long time, Connected Apparel. This is new with tags. Just a full sequined front and back, and then these sheer sleeves here, like a kind of a midi dress maybe to the knees. This was a bins pickup when I was kind of playing around with this brand and sizing in it. CJ Bank, size 3X. It's a lighter weight vest, so it's not like super bulky. Green. I haven't decided if I'm putting this in there or not. Fortori? I don't know what that is. It's like a brand, I think, from the 90s. I've tried selling this a couple times with no luck. I've sent it to Plato's a couple times too. I just don't know if the right clientele is there for this, but we'll see. These I actually bought for myself from Walmart. Like, I think I got them for $3. They do not fit. They're way too big, so I thought I would throw those in there. If they don't take them, I'm going to try Plato's. This is Crossroads, size medium. I don't know this brand. It's just like a berry red button front, kind of oversized corduroy jacket. This is unbranded. I don't know if it has a size either. Saying size large. It's heavier weight shacket, and then it has this really soft material in the front. I tried this at Plato's I think 3 times already, and they've passed each time. Okay, so this one is Zella. I put it on a hanger because I just could not show you guys. It's a size small. It's an open front. You can wear an open front. It's super cozy, or it does have these snaps, and you can snap it to have like this higher neck type look. This snaps up here so this stays closed. Really cozy. I've had this for a while. I did have it in a bigger size, and that sold almost immediately on one of my platforms, not in the booth. So we'll see if someone picks this up. I'm going to put it for fairly cheap. This was also picked up at the bins. What is this? A Love Story. Just this like kind of romantic floral sheer top, new with tags. This one I haven't decided. This seems a little bit more spring to me. I've had this listed forever. It was sold once and then returned. J. Crew, size large. It was advertised in the stock photo as a cover-up for like swim, but I don't know that you would have to, because it buttons up all the way, like all the way to the neck, but it is pretty sheer. So if anything, I don't know if I'm going to put it in there. I mean, I could. What's the worst that's going to happen? And if it doesn't sell, I'm just going to send it to ThredUp. So that's all I have for right now. I am going to go to the bins here in a little bit to hopefully get a couple more small items. I have noticed that bottoms really are not selling. I think I've only sold, I think 1 pair of jeans, and I have like a pretty diverse sizing. So I have smaller sizes, you know, medium sizes up to plus size. So I don't think it's a size issue. Maybe it's not what people are looking for. I don't know, where people just don't buy jeans there. I don't know. So I'm not going to put any more bottoms, I don't think, in there. I'm sticking with the tops. That seems to be moving better. So I will stop the video here. I will probably put in a little clip afterwards after I am there on Monday restocking, so you can kind of see what the booth looks like. And then I haven't decided yet what I want to do for the following week, because we have this full week. We'll have, once this is in there Monday, I'll have 1 more week, that full week. Then I would have another Monday to restock if I want, or I don't know, do I keep putting new things in there, or should I just put everything on sale in hopes to get rid of some stuff? Because that would be the last full week. On that Sunday, I would have to go and pick everything up. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't want to keep buying things to put in this booth, because the majority of the stuff that I am putting in there is not stuff I would sell on my own. It's kind of lower tier. Maybe, if anything, things I'm picking up that I would maybe send to Plato's I could throw in the booth, and then if it doesn't go, do Plato's. I don't know. I'm kind of still debating on what I want to do there. I do think probably that last weekend for sure, I'll probably put everything 50% off, just because like I said, this is kind of a liquidation thing. I don't really want this stuff back. I mean, I'm obviously going to take it back and it'll go to ThredUp or wherever, but I'm not putting it back online. So to get some money would be better and just have it gone than to have to bring it back home, take all the tags off, and send it somewhere else. So definitely, I think the 50% off that last weekend. Hi everyone, I apologize for my voice right off the bat. I have some sort of cold, so it's a little nasally. Today is the day that the booth is over. I went and picked up all of my items. It sure seemed like I had a lot less than what I ended up actually bringing home. So I will start right off the bat with the numbers. I sold 30 items for $219.39. But we have to take out the $80 fee to rent the booth. So that leaves us with $139.39. At that point, our average sale price for me to take home would be $465. But we also have to kind of keep some sort of cost of goods in there because it's not like all of this was free to me. A lot of this was, stuff that had been in my inventory for a while, but I was picking some of it up at the bins. So I figured I'd kind of meet in the middle. My normal average cost of goods right now is about like $2.89. So I figured I would just do $2. That kind of, gets the stuff that has been there for a while that I paid more for, and then evens out with the stuff that I just picked up at the bin. So let's just say $2, so we're at $60. Okay, so we have to take out $60 from this. So now I'm at $79.39, and that's leaving me with $265 per item. So even at the $465 per item, we're kind of in like Plato's territory. Depending on what I give them, that averaging, I get like $3 to $5 per item, unless it's, like I said, something bigger or better. So for the amount of work that I did, I don't think it's worth it. Plato's or ThredUp, that is literally, throwing something in a box or a bag, bringing it, if it's Plato's, bringing it there, waiting a while, them giving me straight cash, bringing it home. ThredUp, throw it in a box, drop it off, and that's it. With this, I had to tag everything, price everything, go into the computer and put in like small descriptions for everything so that it would be on the label in case it got moved or something. I had to go back and forth each week to drop off the new items, restyle my booth, kind of, make it how I want. And then, also I did look for new items while I was thrifting, which I don't know if we can really count that because I was already at the bins. So that's a lot of work for only making like that much per item. I don't know that this is really for a reseller. I was kind of thinking that on the way home. There are some people there that are just doing this from their own personal closet. I wish I would have gotten the number of this one girl. When I was restocking last week, she had no idea what to price her items for. She kept asking the girl that worked there, like, hey, can you help me figure this out? She had a whole bunch of mother jeans and Lululemon leggings and like scuba hoodies. And I was just like, oh, why can't I just be like, hi, I would give you $200 for your whole bag, but obviously I can't do that at that place, but she's probably going to make quite a bit of money. She's obviously not going to recoup everything that she paid for those items because they're expensive. But for the reseller, you have to, keep in mind what I just told you. You have the $80 fee, you have then your cost of goods, and then also your time that you have to kind of mesh in there. Since this was my first time, I didn't really know what to expect for what people are buying. I'm also kind of at like a weird time. I'm wondering if I probably should have waited like a little bit closer to December when things are kind of picking up a little bit more for shopping, for gifts. People are more looking for winter wardrobe. In October, it was literally half of the month was probably 70, 80. And then like this last couple days was, like 40, 50s. So not too many people, I don't think, had the mindset of big bulky jackets. Although I did sell some jackets, I still have quite a few left, jeans and that kind of thing. So I'm wondering if time frame maybe would have been better. You also are competing with the other people in the booths. Like I said, that girl had all those great brands. that's going to move a lot quicker. The store itself has a bunch of consignment that, the store is doing for people. So there's a lot of competition in there also. I would potentially do it again if the fee wasn't so high. I know it's only like breaking down to about $20 a week, but if you think about it, they're still getting 35% of each sale. So they're still making that. I understand, obviously they need to make money. From a business standpoint, it makes sense. I am sure they're probably using the $80 per booth to use for their rent, because that would be guaranteed money they'd have each month as long as the booths were full. So I can't fault them on that. It's just a little bit too high for me personally. If things would have been moving a lot quicker, maybe I would have a different outlook on this as well. Some days nothing sold. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm not there to visibly see what's going on. Is it a slow day? Are there people actually looking at my booth? Is no one looking at my booth? Also, sometimes when I came back to restock, things were obviously moved because people are looking at it, but then also the workers were like switching out what was being kind of like advertised on the sides, which I don't love that, because some of the items I had out there for a reason, because, hey, I want you to see that I have this Lululemon sweatshirt, or, that I have this leather jacket. But I mean, it's their store, so they can do what they want. Going forward, I don't know that I would do this again. The only plus side to all of this is there were brands that were sold that ThredUp does not take and Plato's doesn't take. So that is pretty much the only positive, I guess you could say, out of this, because otherwise, if I'm only making $265 per item, I probably would have done better with the least amount of time throwing it in a box and sending it to ThredUp. But ThredUp doesn't give you paybacks for Old Navy or Maurice's or, those lower tiered items. So let me know in the comments. I'm sure everyone's going to agree that this probably wasn't the most profitable or best use of my time, but it was a fun learning experience. It was something new. I got to be a little bit creative with putting the outfits together at my booth. I do have $219 now that I can do something with. I haven't decided if I want to just do like fun money, go get my hair done, do something fun on a weekend or something, or just put it back in the business. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. And as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.